actually expecting a bit more of Greg tonight. He didn't play that well.
It's good. Oh no, very happy for him actually. He's working hard at his game, and people probably don't realise what he's doing in the background to be doing the things he's doing on the park. And I spoke to Greg on various occasions about sort of positioning in fullback, and he definitely come up with 2 of them tonight, 2 try saves.
Is that sort of what you were envisaging when you moved into fullback? That sort of involvement?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's obviously what you want from your fullback. And he's working hard at that. Obviously going from a centre to fullback, I think you're running a hell of a lot more than what you ever do. So there's a big change, and Greg is taking that transition now, and he's improving. And Greg and I spoke before, about the improvement he's still got in his game. So we're looking forward to that too.
When you moved him, were you expecting this sort of impact this soon, Tug?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, I've obviously known Greg for quite some time now, and had that involvement down south. So, once Greg sort of found his feet, I knew if you get Greg the ball, he can do special things, which he's done all his career. So, it's great to see him do that tonight.
What about the team performance? What did you make of that?
A little bit up and down at times, but very pleasing. I think there was a passage through that second half where we had to defend our line 5 times. I thought that was a big part, and it's a big telling part of what we're trying to build here at South. And as a group, we spoke about various things that we want to get better at, even after that game, and that came from the players. So they're the ones that are driving, which is a really good thing, and it makes my job easy.
Matt, did you have a good look at the Gallen knee on Dave Taylor, which he was good on the court for?
Oh, not really. I'd have to have a look at that again. I obviously saw it, but I'd have to have another look at it.
Greg, safe to say that you're best going fullback, I think, at this club anyway.
I definitely think so. I think it's, Madge touched on, I'm continuing improving on my game, and the good thing about it is that I can keep improving and keep going forward, and taking it, improving each and every week.
You're such a natural talent, but you obviously do a lot of hard work behind the scenes. How much work do you put in, particularly in a different position now?
I'll tell you what, there's a lot more running at the back. Being a young kid, being the lightweight in Melbourne when Billy was out, and then when he came back going centres, and obviously this year going back to fullback, so obviously trimmed down a bit, and I'm really enjoying it. But transition is, it's getting there. But like I said before, I've just got to keep improving and do my homework on the games.
You also get pretty comfortable there, though. Did you expect it to come this quickly?
Yeah, I did actually. I've been working a lot behind the scenes with Madge and our assistant coach Wrigley as well, and upside to it when Nathan Merritt was out as well. I said it during the week that he helps me out a lot, and it's good to have that competition within the club. He's fighting for the #1 spot, and I want to stay there. So it's works both ways, and that's what we want within the club, is a bit of competition for positions.
Were you sold on the move straight away when Michael came here?
What's that, sorry?
Were you sold on the move straight away when he said he wanted to shift you before?
Well, mate, I always said I was happy to play anywhere within the side. We had numerous phone calls when he was overseas, and I found out he was coming, and I didn't think he was going to shift me there. Coming into round 3, but obviously the shift came, and I just embraced it and want to take it to another level.
On nights like tonight, is it hard not to get too involved, like try and do too much? Because obviously it was all sort of happening for you in the game.
Mate, on nights like this, it's we know we got the attacking side there, and everyone's the ball, but we got to remember that we got to stick to our game plan and get down to the other end. And tonight was back and forwards, end-to-end footy, and although for the fans it's quite entertaining, for us, it was a bit disappointing to let 28 points in.
Well, I think you've got the bye next week. In terms of where you wanted this side to be at this stage of the season, are they there? Are they beyond? Are they below where you wanted them?
I never really had a point of where I wanted the team. I just want to keep doing what Greg's been speaking about there, improving as a group. I think that's what we've been doing. We started off the year with some really tough games against Brisbane and Melbourne, which gave us a bit of an indication of where we're at. And obviously they're the 2 leading teams in the comp. So we're just working towards that. If we just keep doing that, we obviously get these results.
Do you feel like you're getting closer to them?
Oh, look, I think every time you play, and our style of play, what we're trying to develop, everyone's embracing it, which is the best thing. There's a lot in our attack that we want to improve on, and obviously defensively, as Greg just spoke about then, we've got to learn to stop a lot of those points that are leaking at times throughout that game. So that's something we're really focusing on.
Do you feel there's something building, like within South Sydney, there seems to be a lot more confidence this year than previously?
I felt that through the pre-season, to be honest. You know, the way the players have gone about things and worked and done the hard work early and continually doing it now. You know, I think there's always, we're building into something, you know, reasonably specially. You know, it's something we've been focused on as a group.
Greg, can you relate that back to your days at the Storm? The building of the side. Do you sense something similar?
No, within the group we definitely do, and you know we speak about not worrying too much what's going on in the outside world. You know, we got to more focus on what's in the club and what's in the infrastructure of the club itself. And you know, Melbourne's got their players and we got our players, and you know, Brisbane's got theirs and you know we got ours. So we just got to go with what we got, and you know, so far we're going pretty good, but you know, we just got to pick it up a notch and you know, keep building on what we got to do. All good.